There has been a lot of unexpected news today. There's one subject that needs to be discussed because it's been breaking waves all morning, and it has been something that has been widely discussed, and it's been spammed all throughout my Twitter feed, and so I kind of want to discuss this first. Apparently, the director of Kemono Friends has been fired. Tatsuki. Now, most likely, some of you might not have watched this series, Kemono Friends. You might not have even cared about this series. However, this is something very big, because Kemono Friends, even though I have actually yet to watch it myself, it was a series that had a big following. Many grew attached to the series and started to love this series. It, garnered a big fan base, and it gained a lot of popularity in Japan. You had it to where the studio that was working on were, just praised for how good it was, and then the director, Tatsuki, he did a fantastic job. He put his, blood, sweat, and tears all into the project, and did a very good job. Now, like I said, I personally have not watched the series. However, I have heard many good things, and I've had many recommendations telling me to start this series, but this is what's so shocking about it. The director, Tatsuki, that made this project actually even what it was and made it so popular, he was fired today, or at the very least, we got the news today on Monday. Apparently, he revealed that he was fired, and Kadokawa, they, was like, hey, you gotta get out of here. You're no longer gonna be working on the project of Kemono Friends. Get out of here. So he has been effectively fired, and from what we can see from his emotions, it does seem like he's really upset because he's put so much effort into the series, and now he's just removed from the project. And this has made it to where there's many amongst the anime community right now that are fans of the series are just outright in shock and horror, because what's been done to this man is just madness, because this dude has put so much effort into the series and made it what it is. Just to be relieved of duty just shows that maybe there was some form of dispute to where maybe the season 2 or whatever, there was creative differences or something, and maybe it wasn't just going to work or something. I have no idea. However, the big point is that this is also a series that had that news story that popped up a while back that I even covered with the little penguin. You remember the penguin that was looking at a 2D cardboard cutout waifu that was like a penguin and all that from Kemono Friends? I made a video on it a while back, and you probably heard about it because it was very big. It was a big news story because it was so cute to see a little penguin just trying to sit there squawking at, a little, cardboard cutout figure of an anime girl. And that was the same series. This is how popular the series got. It was even being advertised in zoos and stuff, and now the dude that worked on the series made it come to life is gone. And from what I'm hearing as well is that apparently the stock of Kadokawa that relieved the dude of his duty and work and all that, apparently their stock has, lower down 5%. Now, don't quote me on this one, but that's what I've been hearing as well. So just overall, it seems like it's been a big mess. For anyone that's a fan of the series, fan of Kemono Friends, and they love the series and all that, it's a very sad day, because the director that worked on it and brought it to life has just been relieved of his job just because probably some form of creative differences. We don't know the true story, but that's what I could assume. And this isn't really the first time that Kadokawa has done some dirty things in the past. They've done a lot of kind of scummy things in the past when it comes to other series like Haruhi and other things that even put KyoAni on the map. And so when you look at things like this, it's to be expected that they've always been a shady company when they handle certain projects, and to see what they did to this dude, yeah. So how do you feel about this? If you're, a fan of the series, how do you feel about, the person that made this series even happen in the first place has been relieved? How do you feel about, Kadokawa and how they treated him? I mean, let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below, but it's just crazy. It's a crazy day just to see. It's just really shocking, honestly, because the series wouldn't have been as popular if it wasn't for this man, and then they just remove him from it. It's messed up. It's like saying you worked on this series, you put your soul into it, now you gotta be detached away from it. You gotta be removed from it because we don't want you here anymore. It's kind of messed up. So like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, and if you want to continue to support me for I can continue to focus on YouTube, please go in the description and support me on Patreon. And so with that being said, I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.